Okay, so let's go ahead and do number 3. Okay, so how many grams of sodium are in 650 grams of sodium carbonate? Okay, so now if you notice, our questions are very different. Number 1 was asking for percent sodium. Number 2 is asking for percent composition. Number 3 is asking for how many grams. Okay, so this means that we're going to take it a step further. We're going to add a few more things to this. Okay, so let's go ahead and determine. Remember, our first step is always to determine how much does our compound weigh. Okay, so sodium is on the periodic table. Let's take a look. Okay, so sodium on our periodic table is 22.990. Okay, and we have 2 sodiums. Carbon, we have, let's see, what is the atomic mass for carbon? Carbon is 12.01. Okay, and then oxygen is 15.999. Okay, carbon, we have 1 carbon. Oxygen, we have 3. Okay, so when you add that, or when you multiply all that up, you should get 45.98, and then 12 times itself is still 12.011, and then 15.999 times 3 is 47.997. Okay, so those are all our parts. Now we're going to add them all up so we can determine our whole. So adding that all up is 105.988. Okay, so now that we have all our information, we can go ahead and determine how many grams of sodium is in sodium carbonate. Okay, so we're actually going to use a different formula this time. Okay, since we're not looking for percent composition, we're not going to multiply by 100. We're actually going to multiply by how many grams our problem gave us. So in this case, it is 650 grams of sodium carbonate. Okay, so if this is our formula, our part for sodium is going to be 45.98, and our whole for sodium carbonate is 105.988. Okay, and then we are going to multiply that by our sample. So that is 650 grams. So when you multiply all that, okay, you guys should get an answer of 282.0 grams of sodium. Okay, all right, so number 4, if we're taking a look at number 4, it says calculate the percent composition of C3H7OH, which is 2-propanol. 2-propanol is just the name of this compound. Okay, so if you take a look at your question, it says percent composition. So is it going to be like number 1, number 2, or number 3? Well, it's going to be like number 2, percent composition. So that means we're going to have to find the total mass of our compound and then calculate each single element's percentage. Okay, so let's go ahead and start. So we have 3 elements. We have carbon, hydrogen, and we have oxygen. Okay, carbon, its atomic mass is 12.011, and we have 3 carbons. Okay, hydrogen has an atomic mass of 1.008 times, we have 7 here, and we have another one here, so that's 8 hydrogens. And then oxygen is 15.999 on our periodic table. and we only have 1. Okay, so get rid of that split screen. So we're going to multiply all those up. This one's going to stay the same, 15.999. Okay, this one, 8 times 1 is 16, or sorry, is 8.016. And then, let's pull out the calculator for this one. I do not want to be wrong, so 12.011 times 3, 36.033. Okay, so those are all our parts. Okay, 36.033 grams of carbon is in this compound. Okay, that's what that means. So when we add that all up, 36.033 plus 8.016 plus, oh, that's not right. I just realized, because 8 times 8 is not 16. 8 times 8, that's not it either. 8 times 8 is 64. So this should actually be 8.064. Okay, so my bad. Alright, so let's try that again. 36.033 plus 8.064 plus 15.999, and we get 60.096. Okay, so now we have our whole. So now that we have our whole, remember that our formula is going to be part divided by whole times 100, since we're doing percent composition. So 36.033 divided by 60.096. So you're going to do this for each and every single one. Okay, divided by 60.096. Okay, so I'm just going to do carbon, and I will let you guys figure out what the rest is. So 36.033 divided by 60.096, that's going to be 0.5995. Okay, but remember, we still have to multiply by 100. So that'll be 59.95. Okay, so hydrogen I believe comes out to, I rounded, my key is different, so you should get something close to 13% for hydrogen, and for oxygen you should get something close to 27%. Okay, so if you continue and do all the math on your own, this is what you should get in the end. Okay, and I'm going to be honest, we're not going to be too particular about significant figures, only because we are not going to test you on this. This is something that you do have to know. The state requires that you know percent composition, but we are not testing you over this. Okay, it will be on your quiz, or we will be doing a lab tomorrow, so that's going to be your grade for knowing percent composition. Okay, so if you have any questions, please ask. My tutorials are every Wednesday before and after school.